I feel like if we try to do that, it's just going to be like a chain reaction of catastrophic events, and we're just going to die.
Sure. That's assuming we try. Well, they know we're here, so stealth isn't really an option either. Yeah, that's not great. Okay. Show of hands, how many people want to take the captive and run? Okay, so we're unanimous at that point. So, exit strategy. What's our goal?
Well, I mean, I think we just try to, go forward, see like what's up at the entrance of the cave, and maybe try to blow them up with some of the explosives that we have, and just sort of book it, get to the horses.
I did buy a steel mirror back at the village, so I could kind of sneak forward and just kind of see what's out there and signal back to the party with your telepathic bond.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll kind of just wing it from there, I guess.
Sure, I can establish a link real quick. It only lasts a minute, but I mean, I don't
That
think
should
it'll
be
take a
long
minute
enough.
to.
I can give you like a hand signal and you can just send it out.
Do we want to like start moving a little bit more like around here? And
Yeah.
Might be a good idea.
can Stilgar basically like hang back with
Yeah,
Gore?
he'll just kind of crawl behind. So looking out through here, you see Elder Math pretty much bleeding out on the rocks. His blood goes into the water and it goes down, and he is, for all purposes, he's unconscious right now.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Guy, we do have a potion of healing, right? I believe.
I think we
Yeah.
used it already. Unless
One
someone has it in their inventory.
One potion of health and the ink of transfigurement. Use this ink to draw something, and that thing will come to existence. Must roll high dexterity to use. On a failed roll, consequences. One success, thing looks like you're trying to draw.
It can't be like a magical item, right?
I do not think we can paint health potions,
No.
no.
So this just
Makes them
It's
look
just
at,
like mundane. It's just like
it,
mundane
it,
things,
it
right?
looks like the thing you're trying to do, but it has no inherent property of the thing. So you could
Okay.
draw a health potion, but it's like a prop
Yeah,
health
yeah,
potion that doesn't have anything.
Yeah,
It's
it
like the
doesn't do
fake money.
anything.
You make a potion of placebo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to try to use the potion to wake him up, or?
I think we hold on to it because at this point he's a non-combatant and we're just trying to bail.
Okay.
I can pick him up or something.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I think we left that barrel behind, but I thought we were carrying
Let's
it.
just
So we have
let's say
been,
the
like,
dwarf is
bringing it.
carrying it.
Let me unlock it. Yeah. It'll be in Gorb's inventory pretty much for right now. I'll just drag it on to wherever you want it to be.
Okay.
Okay.
So can we like settle here and try to?
I'm just gonna move my token one space forward, pretend I'm not actually there though. How many guys are out here, if I can see?
You see two big buff goblins, and you would hear a wolf. But
Okay.
they are looking outwards towards the cave. They thought that this guy was just like he was the force.
Hmm.
And they're waiting for more troops to come to actually go in and clear the cave right now.
Okay, so there are sentries holding the cave, and more cavalry is probably coming in to clear us out.
Oh shit. I think we're loaded. Sorry. So do we want to just like try to kill them? Because you're
There's a
probably the
barrel
only
right
one that.
there.
Yeah.
Does anyone have?
I can't see them. Are they close to it?
Yeah, they're right by this barrel. By a barrel. Oh, like right here. I can't
Okay,
point
so
to it.
they're not in the explosion range though.
They are definitely within the explosion range of another barrel.
Yeah.
Idea.
Okay.
I have
Does
an
it
idea.
chain?
So
yes,
here's
it
a
does
question.
chain. It does chain.
Does anyone
Playing Gangplank?
have any arrows and a bow or a crossbow?
I mean, I can firebolt it. I believe.
I have an
it-
arrow.
No, that's better too.
The firebolt also works.
Yeah.
Idea. This is a river. Put the barrel on the river. Let it float down. hold your action to shoot it when it gets near him and blow it up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I forgot it was a river. I was thinking like rolling it down, but it won't roll in the river. But does it look like the current is strong enough to carry a 20 like pounds, 20 something pound barrel? Or
It looks like it won't float, but it will like be pushed down just by the rushing of the water.
Especially if you like put it on its side and let it roll, maybe.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
can so I mean, I guess they haven't really reacted to like Martin being where he is.
No, they haven't. The water is masking any sound like that would
Okay.
basically cover you from. Don't want to do that.
I guess I'll
like
try to
there, pretty
like.
much.
Okay, I'll try to like move up a little bit. Okay. Oh, there is a barrel like
I-
right there. Could I shoot that one?
There's a barrel. Yeah, you could shoot either one of these barrels. Or
You
that
could
one.
also float the third barrel down and chain it for a triple bomb. Just so we're like super sure it kills them. But you could also save it if you want to. Up to you. Your call.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, because I was thinking like chaining in the sense that like it'll trigger the other one, but like would both explosions like add to the damage? Or is it just the damage of
I
one?
like the security of having a barrel in the back with us. So that
Yeah.
we
Okay,
can,
yeah.
like jettison it and then use it as an explosion on the way out or something.
You can take a pot
Because
shot.
I'm just worried. I'm worried about a lot of more activity coming in from Peter
Yeah.
or whatever.
I'll be right back. By the way, just a quick bathroom break.
Okay.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Well, I mean, if you have the barrel, I guess you could like I don't know how strong you are. Uh, would you be able to sort of throw it? Would how would that work?
Yeah, I don't know. DM, can I do that?
Yes, you can throw it. Throwing rules are wild. I have to look them up again.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking because it's so unclear.
Yeah.
It's like jumping. I'm always like jumping calculator D&D 5e.
Let me just look up throwing calculator. I'm gonna say
It won't explode just on impact,
No,
right?
it's
Like,
it's
isn't
not
it
like a fucking like true like bomb. Or
No, yeah.
anything.
Well, that's I was thinking more like you getting it in position if they're running at us, so I can explode it.
1d20 plus the ability modifier plus your proficiency bonus if you are wait, what? In throwing?
Athletics.
Oh, that's just what? That's not what I want. Just throwing. Yeah, I would
think it
say
would wander.
just make an athletics check and that will be your throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're strong. Are you proficient in athletics as well, or?
I believe so.
I'm pretty sure you get that as default with the class.
It's one of them, and I am proficient in it. Yes.
Okay. So do you guys want me to explode that one over here, or try to get more than one, or?
I think we kind of just keep the one in the back and then just tip this one over, let it float down and blow them both up.
How would
I can't see most of what you're pointing to, but I sign off on all of it.
how do
Yep.
we tip it over? Do we think like an arrow would do it, or like does someone want to like walk up and do that?
It's called I stealthily walk up, I push it in the river while you're holding your action, and then I run back before it explodes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you are pretty stealthy, so I guess we can try that. It's just
I mean, they're
worried about
facing
putting
away,
people
and
in
we've got like a
danger.
really loud river, so
Yeah.
pretty much it's just how fast is this river going to push it downstream.
I mean, I think it only needs to go like what, like one square
Like
forward,
one
basically.
square is really all we want.
Yeah. You might be able to just push it like that, right? Like if you just like.
Yeah. That's what I was planning on. So we're gonna let him get back from break because this will probably start a combat here.
Do we hear anything from this, or is the river too loud
The river's
to
too
really
loud.
have?
Yeah. If it's
Okay.
masking you, it's masking anything behind you as well.
Yeah.
So as long as you got someone as lookout, that's fine.
Yeah. And I'll say right now you don't see anything. Like what you see there.
Speaking
there's
of, is there a
nobody.
ladder to this bridge, or is this like there's another layer to the base?
Yeah. So basically, where you guys were at, the divulging paths, you would run across there, all along up here, and
I
you would
see.
get to the
Okay.
river, or to the bridge.
Gotcha.
I'll just
front
chat
of
up with
the-
Steldar. I'm like, hey, how you been? I'm just kidding.
I'm dying.
I'm
so
gonna
thirsty.
I'm gonna summon my mage hand and go to like high five him, but it's invisible, so I think I just end up like smacking him in the face.
His eyes are just glazed over. Like he is, he is almost unconscious. Just the adrenaline of you guys coming in and like killing everybody here is like waking him up enough, but he is running on empty right now.
But we're not getting like an undead vibe from him, right? Because he was next to a magic
No,
user.
he's not undead. He's really just tired. He's extremely tired.
Yeah.
Also, didn't we have like a crazy crackpot theory that he turned on us?
Oh
No, that was
No,
the
that
other
was,
one. This guy, because he
Elder Man.
disappeared and they had apple cider, and I was like, what the fuck?
I was 100% convinced that he was.
That would have been crazy if we just got gaslit into dying in here.
All right, guys. New characters. You completed the apple juice ending
I was like, this fucker.
of Crackpot Cave.
Alright, so I'm just gonna try and quietly move
Yeah.
behind this barrel and get ready to push on signal.
Okay. Yeah, you should be fine. The water is rushing. There's also a bear trap there, which is still unused.
Maybe they'll
Oh,
walk
that
onto
thing?
it.
Yeah, that thing is still.
Oh my god, it said not close enough to pick up the item. Interesting.
You gotta be like 5 feet adjacent.
I just didn't even know it like registered that. So if I'm next to something and I click on it, it puts in my inventory?
If it's an item, yeah.
Oh.
The barrel is just a token, so that's why you can't pick up the barrel. But if there's a like barrel item, then you can do
Mhm.
that. Yeah. I think it like.
Oh.
Here, wait, let me just test that real quick. Like, if you have a steel mirror, can you pick that up?
Oh yeah.
Sick. Okay, that's cool.
Hey, I got a free mirror from God. Aw. How do I delete it? There you go. Delete. Do I get the sense that because Firebolt does have a verbal component, do I get the sense that I would need to go a little bit further to not like attract their attention? Or I guess I'm just like doing it anyway when it's gonna explode, so it shouldn't matter?
Yeah,
Question
the
mark.
sound of the like they'll be like, huh, and then they'll explode.
Okay.
So I think you'll be.
Oh, is this like up?
Oh,
Is it... Oh my
That's, I'm just fucking around and messing around and shit. While I wait.
Since he is in the restroom, I'm gonna go grab a couple bottles of water. I'll be right back.
Cool.
I recommend anybody else waiting to probably do the same if you don't have water and snacks.
What the fuck is this? You flourished with me. That's cool. Just had my water about.
Hey.
Daniel gets back, we're going. Oh,
Yeah.
We're probably gonna get going.
It's level 1 character sheets, so if we really have to, we can just have 2 people control 1 sheet. Or, sorry, 1 person control 2 sheets.
I don't know. I don't like people controlling other people. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect timing. Okay. All right. Okay. So, are we gonna enact the plan?
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds good.
Okay, so, just to recap. Someone gives a signal that we agreed on. I push the barrel. Then once the barrel goes 5 feet, you blow it up and I run.
Yeah, I mean, if I see you, I can establish a telepathic communication. So
Well, I'm literally
we can
right there
just
shoving the barrel, so you just...
yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think we're good to go at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
I shove the barrel.
Shove the barrel. Okay. And it will go down, and then I gotta roll. I gotta get everybody into initiative real quick. And you guys are not seen yet. I should make that clear.
Alright.
Okay. Did everybody? Oh, what the?
Where's my initiative?
Okay, gotta
Oh,
raise
that's a
initiative.
lot.
That's
Remember,
always
those also,
so weird to
Those are
look
also
at.
dead people, so I gotta remove them real quick.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, those are just dead people.
It's actually a necromancer that we killed, guys.
Yeah.
It's a
and
lich.
barrels. There we go. And then I should remove him. I'll remove
Okay, where is my... There it is.
That's that barrel. Okay. So, this barrel rolled a nat 20 on initiative. So it's going to go down, and it is now in position to move, or to be shot with the signal. That is the barrel's turn.
Okay. Can I use my readied action and
Yes.
reaction to shoot it? Do I need to actually like attack it? Or?
No, it'll just hit and explode.
Okay.
Once you
Do it. Unleash the firebolts. It's kind of like this silvery streak of fire shooting forward. Hopefully it works.
And with that, it shoots right into the barrel, goes through the wood, and it like fizzes and bubbles out. You see like foam leaking out, and then it will explode and hit everyone in a 15-foot radius. They make a dex saving throw. That's 5. Why did everybody not roll 1? Okay, fail. And fail. All right, so this barrel's gonna explode, and that will deal. God, that's not what I wanted to do. Damage. Okay, there we go. And it will deal 12 damage. The wolf rolled that for some reason. Okay.
Will the other barrel explode too?
Yes, on its turn.
Oh boy.
Not what I wanted to do. Thank you, Foundry. Okay. Wolf is bloodied. This is a prize round, so they will not be able to act. Okay.
Okay, well in that case I'm just
Alex, it's
going
your turn.
to yeah, I'm just gonna oops, how do I target again? Okay.
T.
I'm just gonna use a firebolt on this guy. Nope.
Okay.
Should have aimed for the barrel.
Well it's gonna explode already, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is going to explode
Okay.
already.
In that case I'm going to back off a little bit. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Eli, it's your turn.
I think Martin is gonna come over here And he's going to throw a javelin. That's not what I wanted to do.
You click on them and hit T to target.
Make
Yeah, I
sure
was
to
just
select
trying
your
to-
token, then put your mouse over theirs and hit T. Then you can roll by doing the item description.
There you go. 18. Nope, they're not gonna do that. I have the reaction thing. Okay. 6 damage.
Perfect.
Cool. Elf, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Gorp, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to do substantially the same thing. In fact, maybe exactly the same thing.
All right.
Gorp, careful! Don't walk on his face.
Gorp gracefully traverses his face. Let's see here. I think this is in range, is it? How do I quickly look at the range on a javelin? Does someone know it off the top of their head?
If
It's
you
30
open up
feet.
the item,
Yeah.
It's 30?
Right.
Yep. If you just hover over the item, it'll show like the little tags it has. So it has one action, 30 to 120 feet.
yeah.
If you just
So
hover over it.
the first set of feet is your short range, which is your normal, and the second half is your long range, which you can do at disadvantage.
He is.
Okay, well, I don't want it to be a disadvantage, so I'm going to move it forward just a little bit more. Hopefully that's not going to give me any ass.
Legendary Gorp roll.
Yep.
Yet again.
All I do.
And that will.
Oh
8
my!
damage. This guy's looking extremely hurt.
I don't know how much more movement I have. Let's see. I moved 1, 2, 3,
You should have
4.
30 feet in total.
Yeah. So
If you're a dwarf, it might be 25.
I'm gonna try to move.
Might
I
be.
think I can move back here without violating my total movement. So I'll do that in my turn.
1, 2. Yeah. That'll work. Okay. Balin.
I'm gonna inch forward and just see the destruction. What do I see?
One goblin is extremely hurt. And 2 javelins sticking in him. And a barrel about to blow, with foam going off of the top everywhere. Another goblin who is burned, has burn marks, and a wolf who is one-legged right now after the explosion.
Okay, he's gone. At the healthier one, which I think is the one closer to the cave, I'm gonna take a pot shot.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and do this. No, nice.
Nice.
Is that gonna let me roll for damage, or where is that?
Yeah. Hold on. It's going through like the reaction check right now, and since these guys are
Gotcha.
surprised, I can't. Yeah. All right. It's 8 damage.
Cool. And then I'm just gonna kind of get back before the blast.
All right, and then the blast will go off, and they will make another dex saving throw. Fail.
Oh, I'll let you do this first.
And the wolf will save.
Even with the missing leg,
Yeah.
because there's a dead weight.
He's lighter now.
There's less surface to be hit.
Big brain.
11 damage, and that will. One is dead. Second one is almost dead, and the wolf It's actually not dead. He's not dead. Get him back in here.
So I forgot because it's been a while. That was a surprise attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly roll a d6 and we'll tack that on. 2 extra damage.
That kills him.
Forgetting I'm a rogue.
And encounter is over.
The wolf is dead too?
The wolf is dead too.
Oh.
He has 1 leg and 1 health left. So I don't know if you guys want to keep the encounter going. But
No, I
he's
was,
gonna
yeah.
fight
I'll-
Yeah, he's probably very tasty. He smells like smoked apple cider.
Oh,
Yeah.
marinated the wolf.
So, do we? So, I guess we don't think that was all of them, right? Because if I remember correctly, I think
They were
we
waiting.
thought that there were like 20-ish. So we should probably get out, right?
We
Still.
should book it. We should book it, I think.
We can always come back. I mean, this may bite us later, but I think we'll just cut our losses and run. We have what we wanted.
And we have
Kill
2 heavily injured civilians, and
We've
we are not
thinned-
in great shape either.
yeah, we've thinned out the tribe, but we're not looking great either. The
Yeah.
only thing that may bite us is we've killed the competition, so now the other guy can roll with an iron fist.
Well, we'll see about that tomorrow.
It's true. I didn't consider the internal politics of the. The
Can,
Maybe I should have.
Can someone grab the trap that's unused real quick, or is that
Yeah, I
too
can.
complicated?
I got it.
Grab that trap.
Can we like really quickly see if they had anything valuable on them? Like obvious, I
We're
guess. like
looting now?
pockets or...
Yeah. So you loot for about like 5 minutes, really quickly. You find.
No, not 5 minutes. Like 10
just like
seconds.
just like looking.
like
Okay.
like I'm going like in their pockets. Like
just like visual
hey,
check.
So yeah, you see a bunch of destroyed weapons, like a bunch of bone cleavers that are all like destroyed and messed up. You
Okay.
see 1 gold and you see another horn.
Okay.
I'm gonna pinch the
Um,
gold.
Can we?
I
also
call
grab
for the other
horn?
2, our 2 injured NPCs to follow me and exit the cave.
Well, someone
One
needs to carry him.
Yeah,
right?
because
He's
he's
I'll-
I'll have to carry
carry
him.
him.
unconscious,
I'm
and then
carrying him.
Stildar
Oh.
will huff it along.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
And then we had horses in the forest
Yeah.
nearby tied up. We had 6.
Oh, I think I'm stuck. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you probably phase into the wall. Yeah, so you guys have horses. With all these people, you have. I think you had 5 coming in. We'll just say that someone needs to ride with Eldermath and someone needs to ride with
We brought
Stildar.
1 extra horse with us, didn't we? Like 1 for each
Yeah.
person and an extra horse.
So 6.
Yeah.
So only
yeah.
one of us would have to run double saddle, I think.
Well, I don't know if Stildar is willing to man a horse right now, just because of his condition. Eldermath is
Yeah. No.
unconscious, and then we're gonna say that Maximus the Bard needs one too, even though he's not here. He needs a horse to get back. So
I could tie them to the horse and just leave it behind me.
No, but like, isn't he small? Right. That like he's.
yes, he
uh,
is small. I think yes, he is.
He should probably be the one riding with someone else then, right? Because he's probably like much lighter.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, well, logistics. Let's just say we have horses and we can leave.
Yes. And you guys will leave without attracting any more attention, and we will pull everybody out. Okay. So everybody loads in
And let's see, we were like here, and now we're heading back to Phandalin, right?
here. Or if you guys would like to go to Phandelver, yeah, you can return back there.
Pretty sure we're going to the town to rest up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could go off the rails and just head to Neverwinter.
Yeah, you guys.
Maybe.
Can. Is there anything we can do to try? I mean, we're just like going as fast as we can, right?
Yeah, I would say you guys have to choose between either going as fast as you can to ensure Eldermath's survival because he got beat pretty hard with that.
Does anybody have medicine as like a skill?
So I was just wondering, like, can we? Maybe it's at disadvantage, whatever. But like, can we make some sort of like perception check to make sure like we're not getting ambushed? Like trying to, listen and look around
I've
because
got
we
you.
know they are, they like to ambush people, and there's more coming, right?
Yeah. Also, I will say that the goblins right now are just focused on getting into the Kragma hideout. You guys like bolted out of there, so it's really just a matter of speed, either getting to Phandelver or making sure that you're not going to like attract the goblins as you're leaving.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about with in regards to like that. So which one are you guys gonna do? Just go as
If
fast
none of
as
us
you can.
have healing and none of us have medicine, right? As a skill?
I don't have I don't have the skill or a medicine kit anyway, so like a healer's kit. I mean.
Okay. Then we should probably go full speed here. Because he's probably
Yeah.
got like 4 hours at best.
No, I guess we're just booking to the town then.
Yep. I'll head up the
Yes.
rear and just keep an eye on our behind. I've got expertise in perception.
Okay. Give me a perception check, please.
And since we're going at a fast pace, I assume it's a disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage.
And was it control or shift that let me do that?
Disadvantage I think is alt. It's either control or alt.
I think it's control. I think disadvantage is
yeah,
on the
control.
left.
Yeah, so you can roll.
That took the higher, so just subtract that by 4 and you've got it.
No, it's fine. You can just I think rolling again would be fine.
Okay, so we'll just do
make sure
control.
Control should be disadvantage.
Okay. 13.
13. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. And we will continue
Okay.
on Phandelver. Okay. Where are you guys going? And I will say this is going to be important for the the survival hood of Eldermath.
Well, there's a healer in town, right?
Yeah. Sister Gariel.
I think we would just like go there as quickly
We're
as
gonna take a
possible.
beeline for that.
All right. You guys ride into town square. I'll kick up dust everywhere. And what are you gonna do when you get to the outside of her home and the Shrine of Luck?
Take him up,
Is
sling
it-
him on my shoulder, and kick down the door. We need healing! Medic!
Can I, if I see he's about to kick down the door, can I just summon Mage Hand to open it for him so he doesn't break this poor lady's property and probably piss her off?
Yeah, you fling it open with the mage hand, but it looks like you kicked it in without doing any damage. And the sister is working on some sort of like herbal medicine as you guys just like go down and throw them on the table and like sprawl them out. And she is going to cast. She just immediately like understands what is going on. This has happened so many times in her life before. People just adventurers running in and just dropping stuff. She is going to give. Okay, I'll just roll one here. I'm gonna give him a health potion, pretty much. Just
Okay.
roll a health potion. Okay, 7. And he is now stabilized and no longer in threat of dying. As she wipes her brow and goes, "Oh my God, why? What happened? How? Why did you let him out?"
Let him out. He's a grown man. Doesn't he make his own choices?
Well, yeah, but he's an old adventurer guy. He can't be doing this stuff anymore. He's not a spring chicken.
We thought
asked
he
for
was
his
good enough.
assistance. We asked for his assistance, and he provided it, we figured he would be capable of analyzing the situation and determining if he was equipped or not to provide said assistance.
Also, his cider was very explosive and helpful.
He's always been
I'm
looking for the call back to adventure, and I think you group gave it to him. I think he's back. We just settled him down.
We rescued
Well,
Stilgar.
Does he say anything, or is he just still sleeping?
He's sort of like coughing up the health potion and sort of coming back into life right now. He's more startled than anything, or he's in shock, pretty much.
My
Can
apologies.
I ask him
I
what
suppose.
happened?
Yeah.
Why did he hang back? 'Cause he split up from us, right?
Yeah, he stayed behind. So as he sort of wakes up, you can pull him aside while everyone is discussing letting the old man out of his apple cider retirement home. And he will say, he's like, oh, the goblins, they came, and I got at least 3 of them, but they overpowered me. I tried to stay behind and hold up the rear, but I guess I wasn't strong enough. I really didn't.
I just
Three
want
goblins
to
by
say to him,
yourself.
like, I'm so sorry that this happened to you, and I just want to affirm his experience, and try to like make sure that he doesn't lose confidence over this.
Okay, so he definitely lost a lot of confidence. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, like, the first beginning of that fight, he like sucked. He missed all of his shots.
Yeah.
He definitely he's capable, but he didn't show it a lot. So you kind of being like, it's okay, man. Like, this happens. Affirming him, he will take that and definitely remember that, and he'll thank you and
Okay.
said, it's been a while since I've been out, and I thought I could just get back onto it, the muscle memory, but I guess I should have thought a little bit more before I went out adventuring again. I forgot the toll it takes on you.
I'm sorry, did you say you killed 3 goblins and while you were fighting the rest that were also there?
Yeah, they sort of rushed up on me while you guys were dealing with the other goblins.
Wait, that's quite impressive. I think the only issue really at play was more of a lack of strategy on our part.
I think
More
those
so than
goblins that were guarding the
guilt.
exit were the ones that were guarding the warrior chief.
Well, which side did they come from?
We don't know.
No, I'm asking him.
Oh, all the goblins that he fought came as reinforcements.
Yeah, from the outside.
Yeah, from
Oh,
the.
so this really happened. I thought he was okay. I thought he was lying, but okay.
No,
So we saw the evidence of the dead goblins.
Yeah, you saw the aftermath. Those were the dead goblins that got like put into initiative that I had to remove.
Okay,
Yeah, he took down like 3 lesser, sort of like smaller goblins, and did a little bit of damage to the bigger brutish guys.
great.
Well, thank you very much for your assistance, and I don't think we would have made it out alive if it wasn't for you. And certainly, Stilgar wouldn't have. Is he? Can I just like ask Sister Gariel, like, would you be able to provide some sort of relief for this man, at all, or I don't know.
Yes.
you'd be willing to
you
do
can, if you're willing to leave him here for the night, I can nurse him back to a more pleasant condition than he's in right now. He's just like skin and bones, like real, like tumbleweed, like blowing by. He's looking pretty rough right now. So
I think that would be best, unless anyone disagrees. He seems hurt.
yes, just leave 2 gold with him, and I'll be set. A little donation for this. I feel like you've done a town a much greater service than payment is required. But this is just for me to get all the components and everything I need to help him.
I'll need one of you to help me, but here's the gold piece I got from the river.
I'll
also throw in. Oh, I'll throw in one.
well, okay.
Martin's also gonna throw in a couple.
Oh, thank you for this donation. This will cover your next visit. I promise. Anything you'd like, anything you need. Next visit is included with this.
Okay.
And she will take him away into a back room and start healing him with herbal stuff and doing a little bit of magic to him.
Before she leaves, can I just? Well, actually, no, I don't want to do that in front of him. Never mind. I guess I'll just before she leaves, can I go and ask her? Can I come by later for a quick discussion? Once you've taken care of him.
Yes, come back later tonight. Yeah, come back around 9. It's 6:30 right now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Noted.
Come back later tonight.
And thank you again for your help.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Thank you guys for saving the town from this goblin menace. We're really sick of them.
Oh, but unfortunately, that's not quite.
We got
finished,
most
I'm
of them.
afraid, but
Most. Probably.
we'll get there.
Well, anything to help you guys on your journey. And she'll walk back and go back to Stildar.
Is that a math going back to his house or?
He's just resting here right now. He's sort of waiting to see what the party's gonna do, and then he'll probably head back.
We need lookouts.
Okay.
We went here at fast pace. We should probably talk to the mayor and have him put some lookouts tonight, in case the goblins come back for revenge.
Hmm.
We led them back here. So, I'll be looking out tonight at least. Just in case. Speaking of, I'm tired, so I will rest for about 4 hours and then I will watch through the night. Anyone else who's good at seeing in the dark, I recommend you do the same.
Are you saying that you're going to camp out at the outskirts of town to watch, or what do
Yes,
you mean?
we did come here in haste, and I believe the goblins will probably come in force for retaliation.
I would join you, but I think I need the comfort of a full night. to recover.
Right.
But
I can
I
rest.
admire your actions.
Well, my kind needs half the time, so.
I guess do we want to go back to the inn? Just recuperate, have a meal, and
I'm going to the shed, because I have a shed and not an inn
yeah.
room.
How much was it again per day? Because I think this is a new day, right?
I think mine was a silver piece a night.
Yeah, yours was a silver piece a night, and I think the room was 5 silver pieces. I think.
Okay.
Just one that we paid a little bit. I think we paid I think I paid a few days in advance. Didn't I?
Yeah, I remember a lot of you paid like a gold piece or something like that. Just it kind of keep the room in perpetuity for right now.
I think we got
Yeah,
like a week.
Yeah, I think I don't think I paid for a whole week, but definitely more than just a night.
Maybe 3 days, or how long was it?
I think it was like 3 days. That kind of checks out with how much money I have.
Yeah. So we'll just say you have 3 days. You guys your rooms are still there.
Okay. I guess as we head back, I'll just try to take Gorp aside for a moment, and I'll just say I know our introduction was a little awkward. I'm sorry. I'm just not really good with people, and you seem very gregarious, and it kind of took me by surprise. I've led mostly a quiet life. I'm not really used to someone as boisterous as you are. That I didn't mean to offend, and I realized that I never gave you my name. I'll just try to shake his hand. I'll just say I'm Elithio, and it's nice to meet you.
Oh, Gorp smiles hugely and says, where I'm from, it pays to rush in, but that wasn't the case in that cave back there. Sometimes I think a measured approach is best, and I think I have a lot to learn. I shake your hand.
There's always a middle ground to be found. Let's go have a meal, right?
All right, and you guys will return to the Stonehill Inn. It's a happy scene in there. People are getting off work for the weekend. some like larger groups are in. They're all talking to each other and having a good time socializing. Some are playing some bar games, darts, and pool. It's just a good scene in there.
Yeah, I think I'm not really going to be doing anything other than just like waiting a little bit later to go see Sister Gariel.
Yeah, Balin's just beelining for the shed because he's afraid of something happening like a night raid. So he's preparing for that.
Okay. Is everybody else just going to bed pretty much?
Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
Everybody can take a long rest right now. Besides Lithiel, you can take your long rest after you're done talking to Sister Gariel.
And since mine completes in 4 hours, I'll use anything after 10:30 to keep a watch from the way we came in, just to see if there's goblins kind of creeping around the edges.
Okay. I'll fast forward a little bit. Yeah. So about 9:30 right now. Everyone is.
Hey, I'm sorry. Where on the sheet is the rest?
It's the
I see
little
it.
teepee
Okay.
at the top,
Yeah.
in between the dinner button and the star.
I'm clicking it. How do I activate it? Or
You should be able to.
Yeah. It should be able to.
Does it
Say.
not give you like a pop-up?
I'm just on the character sheet, like close to my like inspiration point tracker, upper right. I'm clicking on long rest. Oh, I see. There's a pop-up window. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a bit later. Sister Gariel's lights are still on. While everyone's sort of heading home for the night. Everyone's an early sleeper here. And you knock on the door. And she opens.
I'll
Hello.
just hi. Is your patient okay?
Yes, Stildar's doing much better. He's speaking coherent sentences, and I managed to sit him up in a chair after being in the bed. But right now he's playing a card game by himself to keep himself, mentally there. He's been through it, not just physically but mentally too. So
Yeah, I would imagine. So if I'm like staying in the doorway, do I see him? Do I get the sense that he's within earshot, or is he like in another room, another part of
he's
the?
in another part of the house right now, but the home is not incredibly large. So if you were to enter the home, you could see the room that he's in. Maybe
Okay.
not him exactly, but you could see him.
I guess I'll just say, would you mind stepping out just for a moment? This is more of a private matter, so to speak.
Yes, of course. I think we should step inside, though. There are a lot of people outside right now.
Oh, I don't mind. I should say, I just don't want to worry Stildar, rather.
Okay, I see. Yes, of course. And she'll close the door and step outside, and lean up on the wall next to you.
I was just wondering, do you know Gundren?
I've heard of him. He's pretty popular around the town, I believe. He's with the mining companies, something like that. I don't know a lot about him. I've more just devoted to, helping people with their injuries here.
Mm-hmm. And I was just wondering, perhaps, you've heard, as you're healing people or anything, do you know anything about his brother?
His brother. Trying to remember. I may have heard of him before. Why, anything specific?
Well, I was just wondering because it seems like some people were not even aware of his existence, and it seemed like I was just trying to track him down because, I mean, Gundren is missing at the moment, but it seems like, I believe he goes by the name of Lundgren, but it seems like a bit of a mysterious figure. But I feel like he would deserve to know about the fate of his sibling.
Well, I know they were up in Waveko Cave. That's where their new mining operation's supposed to be. So he might be around there. But I haven't seen him. He hasn't been in town in quite some time. I know Gundren had gone up to Neverwinter. I believe that's where he found Hulot. And
Yes.
I think that's the last I've heard of Gundren. Even Lundren further, so I don't even remember the last time I heard of Lundren.
I see.
The name.
And sorry, I'm not very familiar with the surroundings of Phenolin. Where is Wave Echo Cave?
Well, honestly, that's sort of the mystery. No one really knows besides the Gundren brothers. Or the Rockseeker brothers, I should say.
So there were no miners who actually went there, or they all stayed there and they've never come back?
No, the Gundren, the brothers, we call them the Gundren brothers. They were prospecting and looking around and surveying the land there. They wanted to keep it a secret because they said they had found something and very important, and they didn't want anybody getting out until they knew that they could start mining there in operations.
Oh, so it hasn't begun.
No, not as far as I know. We're still working out of our local mine here.
Ah, okay. I understand. Well, that's unfortunate then, I suppose. Both of them are missing then. It's quite unfortunate. But, well, some families are just unlucky, I suppose, right?
Yes, all the families here, I would say, fall under that boat. Not a great existence being here, I'll say. I'm out on mission right now, and I should be heading back relatively soon. Not to say I don't like Phandelver, but it has its fair share of characters.
I see. Well, thank you very much for your assistance, and again, for taking care of our companion. Have a good night.
Yes, have a good night. One last question. Where should I stand Stildar when he's ready to be in the outside world again?
Oh, we're staying in the Stonehill Inn. You can ask. You can perhaps send him over there, and I suppose I'll let the innkeeper know that he might come in and ask about us.
Okay, I will do that. Have a good night, and
You as well.
hopefully see you tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'll just look at the Shrine of Luck for a moment. Wonder if I feel lucky, and head back to the inn.
Okay. You go to bed. Now you can take your long rest. Valen, it's a little bit later now.
Be right back.
You see that a storm has picked up. Pretty heavy cloud cover. Not torrential rains, but enough to close down anything on the trail that would happen just because of mud, and people don't want to get their wagons stuck.
And after 10:30, I would have kind of just gone back to the path that we came in from. Not too far away from the village, but kind of on the edge, like right by where this little cabin would be on the Tribord Trail. And I'm just trying to keep an eye out and see if there are fires, or if they're downwind, if I would perceive any sort of retaliatory force coming in.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Not great, but 18.
With an 18, you don't see anything around the perimeter of Phandelver. No footprints, no strange noises, no cart sounds, no fire. You don't hear anything along that way. However, in Phandelver, you see a very lone, bright torch light up. It sort of sparks to life and is headed around the sleeping giant down here.
Can I make out the figure from here, or is it too far away?
It's too far away. The rain sort of distorts the silhouette. But you do see a mass of probably 3 to 4 figures.
Quietly, I'm going to approach the strange torchlight and see who these figures are.
Okay, give me a stealth check at advantage because of the conditions around you.
Alright, should be, I believe, Alt. Yeah, 22.
22. You're unseen. You see 4 figures standing by a wall of the sleeping giant. You don't know what the sleeping giant is, but you can see the sign out there. And they are standing on the back side of it, where there is no visible door or windows, and they are seem to be knocking some sort of pattern into the wall, sort of like a secret knock. You see they go like 1, 2, 3, drag, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, drag, and then they wait out there.
I'll just catch that, because I've probably done this before somewhere else in Neverwinter.
Okay.
And I'll hold on to it.
All right.
And I'll watch and see what happens.
Okay, after a couple minutes, 1 to 2 minutes, another figure in a red cloak sort of hushes them in and moves them in, and the wall around them closes up as if it was magic. So the wall opened up magically, the bricks parting into a secret chamber and then closes.
If I was close enough, could I see any insignias or telltale signs of other guilds I might be familiar with?
If you're looking for anything magical, you can make an Arcana check, and if you're looking for anything physical, you can make a Perception check.
Not very a magic-oriented guy, so I'll just make a perception check here. No.
With a 9, no, you can't see anything, any physical insignias or any indicators on where, like, what this is, or anything like that.
Okay. But I did catch the knock.
You did catch the knock, that is for sure, and you can replicate the knock without any problem.
If the door's closed, I'm just gonna slink away, because I'm probably not gonna catch anything else. And you said there was 4 figures, 3 at the door, and then a third, or no, fourth, one in a red cloak emerging from the wall?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the inn.
Okay, you return to the inn. Everybody has gone home by this point in the night, and you return to your... Are you going to your shack, or are you going to...
If they're long resting, I'm not going to interrupt them. But I am just kind of... I'm going to stay kind of where the tables are when people are drinking and just keep an eye on the door.
Okay. You wait, and nothing else happens as morning begins to crack, and everybody wakes up.
I'm going to wait until everybody comes around.
I think I would head down fairly early. Not really a morning person. Sorry. Not really a staying in person.
Morning.
Good morning. Not too miserable out there last night?
No goblins, but interesting sights, and I think we should probably get the group together for a quick conversation away from the townsfolk.
Interesting. I was thinking exactly the same thing. Is everyone... Can we, like, gather up, or...
Yeah, is everyone sleeping, or are they...
So
up
to the orchard? I'll say I'm down there also talking.
Probably not the orchard, but I do
I would
think...
probably take a walk a little bit further away, right?
I think over by Sister Gariel's home, there's a nice hill we can kind of sit around. It's far enough away from the town center.
Yeah, just like walk out of the perimeter of the town, I think.
Not too far to be suspicious. Just let's say we're having a breakfast picnic. Not to draw
I
suspicion.
mean, we're allowed to just walk around. There's
That's
nothing
true.
suspicious about that.
So, I actually thought of something that might look a little bit better. Can you do your mind thing again?
Sure. I'll just establish a telepathic connection.
So last night, right, I was looking for goblins, didn't see any. Did see a strangely bright torch and some cloaked figures go to the sleeping giant. Not sure what that building really is. But they did a knock that kind of reminded me of something I used to do back in Neverwinter when I worked with the Thieves Guild. And they were met by someone emerging from a solid wall in a red cloak. And they went inside the wall. I don't know what happened afterward. I just thought that's something the group should be aware of.
I'm just gonna kind of nod, and I guess I'll relay it telepathically to everyone in turn. Just making sure
okay.
everyone's knows what's up.
Are we sure this town's really just a regular old mining town?
Perhaps we should just take a walk.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Can we like get out of, get to a place where it's kind of open so we would see if there's anyone like looking at us, but far
Yeah.
from basically everyone.
You guys can head. Probably the best place would sort of be at the mouth of the Tribord Trail right here. It's probably like in between the Smithy and Barthen's Provisions. That would be the best.
Okay. I mean, as soon as we're like reasonably certain that everything is like there's no one that could be realistically like spying on us, I'll just tell the group what I've learned about Gundren and Lundren, and essentially it seems like they're both missing and they are really suspicious, but I guess we should try to find either one of them. But also then the whole sleeping giant thing, we absolutely need to at least ask around and know what that building is supposed to be.
I thought it was like a bar or an inn. I wasn't really sure what it was. But
yeah, didn't really walk around enough to ask around and investigate, to be quite honest.
Just seems a little fishy. New mining operation way out the middle of nowhere. Strange knocks and people emerging from walls. Having our employer have a brother who may or may not exist.
I also found it strange that the cave has a name that is known, and yet it's a new location. Wouldn't that imply that the
I would
cave
think he probably
was
named the
already?
cave.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, is it like a legend? Is that the idea? Like,
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like, wouldn't that maybe imply that this was a known location at some point and was lost to history?
Wayback Cave, probably, or maybe the cave system is massive and he found a specific portion of interest.
Maybe.
Regardless,
would I have any chance of knowing about that at
Yeah,
all, since
I
I'm
was-
kind
I
of
was-
like unfrozen in time?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you can roll a history check to see if you know anything about Wave.
I mean, it's not like it's my.
Is there any way I
Okay.
could assist since I have proficiency in history?
Yeah, you totally. With proficiency in history, you can roll at advantage, Gorp.
Okay, one more time. Anything?
14. Okay, with going into your mind palace, what's Gorp's mind palace? Like, where does he go when he has to think really hard?
Oh, it's his favorite place back home, which is the mushroom farm. It's just mushrooms as far as the eye can see on all surfaces.
Okay, you're in the mushroom farms and you're in like the zone, sort of like the athletic zone, where you're just not even thinking about picking the mushrooms. Your mind is wandering. You remember the Wave Echo Cave has something to do with a forge. You remember people would go, especially distinguished recruits, would go to Wave Echo Cave and come back with cool stuff.
Okay,
That-
I relay this openly to the party.
Okay.
Cool stuff. You mean like equipment? Maybe like magical, like
Just like the
swords, or
stuff
we
of
don't know?
legend, you know. We
Okay.
So
sang
like a
songs. We don't
rune?
remember any of them, but we sang songs of these items.
so it's like a historical ruin in a cave?
A forge, where like weapons or other tools are made.
Probably something from an age-long past. Interesting. Well, if he's keeping it a secret, it might not be ore he's looking for.
There's
No, you have to understand,
definitely-
like, the things we brought to the cave would come back changed. At least that's the impression I get.
enhanced, perhaps.
I don't know if I
Interesting.
should say yeah, but yeah.
Yes, that is.
So we've
the
got
idea.
a magic cave, a group of suspicious people in cloaks at a strange hour of the night going through solid walls, and goblins.
Yes, I feel
We also
like at
have
this-
one recovering veteran or whatever the guy
I'm
is.
interested
Stilgar.
to see what Stilgar has to say about his time in the cave. Maybe the goblin said something, and we
I
still have
second
to
that,
look for
yeah.
Cragmore Castle, where the rest of our entourage was supposedly captured by the spider.
Oh, okay, that's news to me. Okay, so can you fill
Um,
me in on what that story is? You guys were part of a larger entourage.
We came as part of a essentially bodyguard. You know, hot-headed adventurers making the cut get here safe. They were attacked ahead of us by goblins and supposedly went missing. Now, we did offer in the beginning for them to travel with us at the same time, but they wanted to travel ahead for whatever reason, and that got them captured, we assume.
So how many people are in Cragmaw Castle? Then?
As far as maybe 2? There was only 3 of them that were interested in the first place.
Oh, okay. And one of them was Sildar.
no,
We have Stilda here. Gundren was
Oh,
one of them,
okay.
and there was also a third
Okay.
elvish lady. I can't remember her name.
I believe her name was Phelan Shikari, but
Balin Shikari.
Balin.
Something like that. I'm not never good with names.
Actually,
So,
was not even sure it was a lady. It was that person was kind of androgynous and wearing a large cloak, so somewhat unclear
Crackpot
on
theory.
somewhat
Crackpot
unclear
theory.
on what they were.
Yeah,
doing.
probably. So, what we know is our employer has access to some magical cave. It was captured by someone called the Spider to a castle that no one knows where it is. So, perhaps the Spider wants to know where Wave Echo Cave lies?
Yes, it seems like it's probably what the dwarf has to offer as far as valuable information. And he certainly is clinging to it. And he's not like he didn't share the location with anyone in town, so he at least believes it has value, and according to Gorp, it does.
And-
I think at this point, our only link to him would be
Still
the
gone.
goblins. Well, I think maybe Stellar knows where it is, where the castle is, but the goblins at least like know where this. Well, actually, no, they don't necessarily know where the spider is, but they've had contact with them.
But there's still
Maybe
some
we go
alive.
see.
We could come back. But maybe this
We
is
should
just
definitely at least
curiosity.
debrief Sildar, right? Like,
Sure.
find out what he knows.
Yeah,
Why don't
I'm
we do
not
that
sure I
first?
trust them.
Oh, really?
I don't trust him
Okay.
I don't trust him at all. But
Oh,
I do think we should at least ask him questions, and if he is duplicitous, at least we'll know for a fact that he cannot be trusted.
Now, you said
Okay.
you knew of the cave and they made things magic. Do you know how that works? Is it like a blood sacrifice? Is it just good old enchanting?
I mean, it sounded like from what you were saying that this wasn't like an evil thing, or I mean,
We have no
what
idea.
would be
You're the one
my?
who told us.
No, I don't. I just know that I just know that it's a way for things to become different and legendary. They go into the cave normal, come out different and legendary.
See, that
Cave is a
sounds like
black
a
box.
ruin. I knew a couple people in the Thieves Guild who were fencing things from places like that. So it could be something from long ago. But Stilgar probably knows more about Wayvecker Cave than we do. But first priority, contractually, is getting the other hostages from wherever they're kept back to Phandalin. Can we agree on that at least?
Yes.
Because I, for one, need to get paid.
Well, technically we were hired. We completed our job. I think at this point we're hoping to get more out of the rescuing
We're not
them.
going to get paid until the employer who was going to pay us.
We did get paid.
Did we?
Yeah, you got.
Yeah.
You shared the 10 gold.
I only have I have 2 silver pieces.
Now we split the gold 4 ways.
Yeah. So maybe you can totally add that.
Sure. Guess someone just
We
forgot to-
we already got paid. We completed the job we were hired for. I will admit
Everybody
that I,
gets
for one, my
2.
curiosity is piqued and I want to keep investigating. I don't know what everyone else's motivation is, but there's something afoot here, and my mind will not rest so long as I don't find out what it is.
All I know is this little twig of a short bow that I bought for cheap is not going to be enough. I need like a crossbow or a heavy crossbow. So,
And
we
if you're
should
looking for
probably-
rock seekers, then I'm looking along with you. I need to reconnect with those people. So
No.
let's talk to
Are you lost?
Sildar. What?
Are you lost?
Oh no, they're just my only kin that at least that I'm aware of. Maybe you guys don't know around town, but I was recently kind of unearthed from a sealed off chasm deep below.
You didn't catch that
Maybe
part?
you've noticed some sort of caveman-esque tendencies. There's a reason for this.
What? Hold on.
Did you not
was the
catch-
year? What was the year? What was the year when you last were aware of what year it was before now?
I have to appeal to the DM. What would I think the year is?
That's a
I
good
would
question.
it could be the current year. We have a continuing civilization down there, but
No. I'm saying like the last time you were aware of what year it was before you were on Earth. What year was it?
Okay. I honestly don't know where this is going.
I'm just like,
what
how
year do
long
I
were
think
you-
it is?
So
No. I'm like, how long do you think you were in there?
Oh, I was born down there. You have to understand. I'm from a clan that was sealed off in a terrible cataclysm long ago. Before I
Oh,
was born.
you weren't.
I'm very old.
So you
Have
weren't.
you
weren't
never
in
heard of the
stasis.
Underdog?
You weren't in stasis. You were just.
No.
Oh, I
Oh
misunderstood.
no,
I thought you were
I'm very
some-
familiar with the Underdark.
Yeah, well, some of my associates have done business there, so I'm aware of it. I thought it was kind of common knowledge.
I
Yes.
misunderstood it. You said you were on Earth. I believe. I thought you were on some sort of magical stasis or something.
No, he probably had a
Oh
chasm
no.
connected from the surface to the Underdark that was recently opened.
Oh,
and he
recently
came through there.
reconnected. See, that's the thing. There was this mine in town. I wish I had my notes in front of me. Hold
A
on.
cave-in. Okay, that makes more sense.
A mining company drilled down and found us. I'm the emissary. I'm just trying to find out, what's going on up here these days. Sounds like a lot, and it's very dangerous. Overrun with goblins, etc.
You can
I
say
do
that.
have
Yeah.
one name though, and that name is Rockseeker. So if you're looking for them, I'm sticking around with you.
I don't know Gundren's last name. Could be Rockseeker. No idea.
I don't believe
you
you
would
have
know
Didn't
paid
you
us
say
a
that?
lot.
you would know
earlier?
his name to be Rockseeker. His last name to be Rockseeker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
On the job listing, it said Rockseeker. That's why I kept calling them the Gundren brothers, like the fucking Mario
Cool.
brothers, but they're.
I heard someone say it earlier.
Yeah, they are Rockseekers.
Okay, I understand better now. Should we go see Steldar?
We should. And hopefully ask around about Cragmaw Castle and Sleeping Giant.
Yeah, I believe the sister is she seems trustworthy enough, and I think we can ask her about the sleeping giant, at least like it's intended purpose for the general population.
Okay. Oops, sorry. You guys head over to the the Shrine of Luck in Sister Galadriel's house. And you knock on the door, and she answers. Hello, I hate to say this, but I prepared breakfast for everybody because I knew you guys would be coming in. I just had a hunch. Sit down, please. You look quite hungry.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you.
Thank you.
So everybody have a good night. Easy night sleeping.
You
I
could say
twitch a little
that.
bit when she says that. Sure. Yeah. Great night.
How's Stilgar?
He is doing, I think, a little bit better. He just gets better every hour, it seems. He's still, in his room. He's still very shaken, but he's come out and he's walked around town early in the morning, just trying to enjoy his newfound freedom.
Okay. And have you heard of the Sleeping Giant?
I thought it was sold off to the Gundren brothers. They use it as sort of like a faux home. It was originally some sort of inn, but then the competition of the Sleeping Giant sort of drove it out of business, better prices and all that. So I thought it was abandoned or used as their sort of base. Why?
No, just wanted to know. I saw it on the edge of town and was curious.
Yeah, it's sort of fallen into a state of disrepair as of late. Thankfully it's on the outside of town. No one has to see that. But
So at the moment it's unoccupied since Gundren and Undren are not around.
I would assume it's unoccupied. Yes.
Also,
okay.
Yeah, they use it as some sort of base. I don't know the specifics.
Stilgar could tell you the same, but the goblins, when we did some questioning, mentioned a place called Cragmar Castle that Gundren might be kept in. Does that ring any bells for you?
Yes, I've heard of it. It's the sort of the home base of the goblins where they run all their operations out of. They have a sort of crime syndicate along the Tribord Trail that does the extortion of large caravans and carts and everything like that. They make a quite deal of money sort of scamming these people out of their freedom. It's quite corrupt.
Right. Taxes. Okay. But
You don't know where it is.
No, it's somewhere deep in the forest.
I see.
A pretty
we'll
good
probably
place
have to go back
hide.
to that cave and ask.
I just find it strange that it's called a castle. I was wondering, could I make some sort of history check to see, like, if I recall, like, would it be the name of, like, maybe some sort of abandoned fort or like
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, you had no fucking clue.
My God. Figures.
Yes. Did you want to speak
Lovely.
to Stildar or?
Yes.
Oh yeah, if he's around.
Yeah.
Also,
he's
if you have
in
any
his room.
potions, the cheap would love some.
On the cheap, well, let me go back and get my supply while you guys talk to Stildar, and I'll see if I can hook you up. And she goes back into a side room, and Stildar is grasping her arm as he's walking out, and he sits down at the table, and he waits to be spoken to. At this point, he's still very shooken and timid.
So, rough last night, right?
Yes, very rough. Couple of weeks. Yes.
Doing any, how you feeling?
It's pretty rough right now.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Would you happen to know where your companions went when
They
you were
were
attacked?
They were taken to Cragma Castle for some sort of interrogation or ritual or something like that.
I kind of gathered that already. Would you know where that might be? Do you know which direction they went off back from where your cart was first attacked?
Cragmore Castle. I know the leader had a map to it. I saw him conversing with other goblins to send troop regiments there.
We're gonna have to go
Um,
back to that cave, aren't we?
But I don't remember.
Okay. Did you see anyone who was not a goblinoid?
Yes, there was a figure in a robe. They would leave and come out. They were in some sort of black robe. It looks like they had many arms, but I wouldn't trust my memory at this point. But that's the
Okay.
small information I can give you.
Very helpful. You'll stay here, of course, but we'll probably have to go back and finish clearing out that cave if they are even still there. And, hopefully we can rescue Gundren. And Co.
We can certainly try. Can I don't know, I don't think he's really hiding anything, but I guess I'll just say we heard about a place called Wave Echo Cave. I believe Gundren had some sort of interest in there. Do you think that has anything to do with why he was taken?
Probably because of the Spellforge that resides inside the cave.
Spellforge.
Yes. I don't know what the specifics are of it. I honestly didn't believe him when he was talking about it, because I don't know what that sort of stuff is. But it was of great importance to him and Phelan.
Would that sort of ring any bells as a, with my sage background, like researcher?
Yeah, so a basic idea what a Spellforge is it takes magical enchantments and imbues them into non-magical items very
Okay.
forcefully.
I have a very unreasonable request.
Okay. Let's hear
In
it.
order for us to go and finish off the goblins successfully and then find Gundren, we're going to need better equipment than what we currently have. I don't suppose you have any credit here in Phandland you could help us with.
Well, maybe not in Phandalin itself, but I'm part of the Harpers, so that might be able to pull some league here. If anybody's had any experience with us, they should help.
By the way, I knew a couple friends who had run-ins with them on occasion.
Good, I hope.
Yes,
Well,
probably.
well, that's great. I would do anything to go back there right now. This job definitely felt like a mistake now.
And, what has Gundren said to you about where he's staying in town? Or was planning to?
He was planning on staying in the Stonehill Inn, just for the overnight, and then he'd head out to Wave Echo Cave.
I see. Didn't mention, Sleeping Giant?
No, not that I remember. He seemed to just sort of look at Phandalin as sort of the stepping stone to Wave Echo.
I see.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's lying?
Yeah. With a 20, you can sense that he is not lying about Gundren looking at Phandalin as sort of the stepping stone, and he wasn't lying about Stone Hill Inn being the place that he wants to stay, but he seems to waver in the fact that he didn't hear them talk about Sleeping Giant Inn.
Okay, so I get the sense that he probably like knows a little something about that, but isn't willing to share it.
He either isn't willing to share it or he doesn't believe it's true, and that he should bother you guys with it.
Okay. Is Sister Gariel, she's with us, or is she cooking still?
She comes out with some leftover healing potions for Valen. So they're gonna go off and barter in a little bit, but
Okay.
she would hear if you asked her anything.
Okay, I'll use a telepathic speech with Steldar. Just be like, don't freak out. I was just wondering, are you certain you don't know anything about the sleeping giant? It seems like it could potentially be a location of interest, and we would just like to know everything we need before we head out and put ourselves at risk again.
He will say, they were. I don't believe this to be true, but Phelan used it for her arcane, depository or inventory. They seem to use it to be a faster transport for arcane objects, so they didn't have to go back to Neverwinter.
Is it some sort of a warehouse, or is it more like something to transport objects quickly through like teleportation, or?
Probably a warehouse. I couldn't imagine them doing any teleportation.
Oh, so Balin's role in all of that was to act as a sort of fence for whatever Gundren was taking out of Wave Echo Cave.
Stildar is unsure of her role entirely.
Okay. Well, thank you anyway for sharing. We just want to make sure we have everything we need to complete this mission. And perhaps best to keep that between ourselves.
Okay.
I'll just really quickly use telepathic speech to relay that information to everyone.
Damn. Okay.
One at a time.
And he will just sit there and sort of wait for you guys to talk to him again, or if he is ready to go back to his room now. Just sort of look and see if he's needed.
No, it's alright.
I don't think I have anything else for him, personally.
You have no other connections to anyone else in town?
No, not personally. I'm more of hired as protection for the trip. Like I said, I'm with the Harpers. So.
Hey, get well soon, man. See you on the other side.
Yeah, I hope to accompany you on your journey. I would like to know what is happening just as much, and if not more, than this group here.
We'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Should we go see about Edomath as soon as Valen is done haggling? Hopefully successfully.
Got a fat +0 to charisma, guys.
Give me some sort of persuasion check, as or if you would like to haggle with Sister Caladriel. She goes, these potions, they are refurbished, slightly used, but still mint condition. I'll give you 25 for 2. 2 healing.
Sorry.
Refurbished consumable?
Don't ask.
Okay, great.
Insight?
Sure.
Just what?
Insight.
What
I'm
does
gonna roll
she
insight
seem
on
like?
that
She's
too,
selling
if
me
that's
good
okay.
product here, or what is she doing?
Okay, Valen's insight. when refurbished, she means that somebody took a drink out of it and it didn't work. Like the magic wasn't properly imbued in it, so they spat it back out into the bottle. But now you have the sense that it's a health potion. It works. Just slightly used, refurbished.
I see.
How
Good
much?
box.
What was Silverbreaker's insight check for? I didn't hear it.
He was. I think he was listening in on that conversation. If we're all together.
Yeah, you get the same idea. You know, somebody was the test guinea pig didn't like it or it didn't work for them, but now it works.
Sure. How much for 2 potions? 25 gold pieces?
25, yeah, and I'll give you a half discount on the next potion you buy.
Well, duly noted. Sadly, I can't afford that right now, but I will come to you first the next time I need to buy a health potion.
Yes, I also have some other potions if you're looking for that, but maybe another time.
We're pretty scant on coin.
Well, these are sort of the bargain bin potions. If you're interested in trying some out.
Maybe my companions are, but
These are
we'll
only 5 silver.
I'll ask what are their properties, if any?
She runs into a side room. You hear like glass ruffling around, like being thrown against, like trying to figure out and find something. And she comes back and she says, "This one," and she looks at the bottom for the label. Grow gill potion. You can grow gills for a couple of hours.
Interesting. Keep that in mind. I don't see it being useful at the moment, but there are definitely situations where it could be.
maybe there's water in the cave.
And she pulls out another one, and she goes, a finger. So, okay, this potion turns your fingers flaccid for 1 to 4 hours, and you can't hold anything.
That sounds more like
I guess if we were to forcefully make someone drink it, that could be useful.
I could slip it into someone's drink, maybe?
Yeah.
5 silver.
When you went in a cave invisible, did you see any, like, the goblin boss, for example, the bugbear? Like, I'm assuming did he have like a big mug maybe or something nearby that would be obvious, like a
It's
big
been
pimp
weeks, I have
chalice
no
or
idea.
something?
Give me a history check. See if you can remember.
Sure. 19.
He had a massive goblet that said Clark's favorite mug.
Great.
Sure.
You said it. Do you know how long it takes for it to take effect?
Instant.
Interesting.
I knew a potion that did the opposite for about the same time.
You know what? You said 5 silver.
5 silver.
I'll hand her 5 silver for that. That seems like something that could be useful.
If it works.
Guaranteed.
Yeah,
to
I guess I'll
work.
just say yeah.
These are guaranteed. to
You're
work.
certain this will take effect, correct?
I'm more certain. Nothing in my life I'm more certain of.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll be using it very shortly on goblins with luck.
Duly
And
noted.
we'll give you some good reviews depending on how it goes.
Yes. Make sure to give me a good review
What-
on kelp.
What was there anything else that you had in your potion bin? Any-
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
I
not for coin, but
have quite a
is there anything we could do for you for maybe a
Um,
discount in the future?
Well, a discount in the future. Well, I'm sort of a hobbyist alchemist. If you were to try my potions for free, of course, I would give you a discount if you try unmarked potions and tell me the effects.
Maybe not today, but
I think I have a very hardy friend named Gorp who can.
I'm gonna say I've got
Not-
advantage on saving throws against poison, so
Not today. If we're heading back to the cave, let's not.
Maybe later for fun. And we'll just
not-
let's just see what's the one that you're most excited to try, and what do you think it does?
So, I'm currently sort of growing, harvesting, cultivating a swarm of bees in my attic, and I think I found a way to transport them through people. This one would let you vomit bees, and you could control them for a couple of hours.
And what if you had to guess, like how likely is this to be the actual effect? You know what?
60%.
Beggars can't be choosers. I'll take it.
I will say
Gorp,
ballpark, I'm
Wait.
right. Something with bees and something with vomit. Controlling them, maybe.
maybe
Bees, maybe? I don't know. I might have created a new insect. But yeah, sure, take it. And this is looking at the potion. It's a normal potion container with a bunch of yellow dots swarming around and bouncing off the glass.
All right.
I'm just
Gorp is
gonna
mesmerized.
telepathically talk to Gorp. Listen, best case scenario, you vomit bees.
I think
Worst
that's
case
a
scenario,
great
we have
idea.
no idea.
Gorp, you should totally do it. It'll be hilarious.
Not.
Best case
think of it
scenario,
this-
Gorp becomes king of bees, can
Think of
command bees at will. Gorp
Think
is
of it this-
sold. He's got
Think
it.
of it this way.
And
we
how much?
almost-
What's my payment for this? For being a test subject?
You will get a half discount on your next order, and I will provide any minor healing. Say the potion does any immediate damage to,
Perfect.
like your
No,
appendix
there's
burst
no
or
downside.
something like that. If I give you the appendix bursting potion and it works, I will help heal you.
I'm sorry, what?
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay, well,
I'm questioning the
interesting potions.
wisdom of being a guinea pig for this.
Gorp
It'll
is
be
new to
fun.
bees, so he's excited to try this out.
You know, maybe he just
let's,
out of character. Maybe he just gets like 3 levels in Ranger and gets to be a swarm keeper.
Oh no.
I don't know about that.
I think we'll see.
All
We'll
right.
see what happens when we drink it.
Partly regretting asking, I guess I'll head out unless anyone else, unless you guys have more
I
for
think we
her.
go
But
back and finish the job before we talk potions.
yeah, should we just check in on Ethermat, see if his sons want to join us this time?
I think we stop involving the citizenry that they're not exactly trained.
And well, I believe at least like the horses belong to him, right? So we should at least like check if we can borrow
He
them.
wanted us to kill the goblins. I don't see any problem just borrowing it for another day. I'm sure
Well,
he'd
maybe
love
just
us.
ask instead of being criminals.
Rude, but okay.
How's that rude?
Don't worry about it.
Can we just go
Yeah,
check on?
we should talk
like
to him.
on
Let's
Ethermat?
go to the orchard.
Yes, you can go in, check on him. Walking up, you see that not a whole crazy lot has changed with his house. His sons are out in the orchard field working with the oozes. You would assume he's inside resting.
I guess I'll just like wave at his sons and just be like, "Is it okay if we go in?"
Yep. Yeah, man, you go in. He's watched the Apple games.
Okay. Let's just knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and walking out, you
Wait.
see a very tired Eldermath in his like night clothes. So like he has like a white T-shirt on and like underwear, with a robe on that has like little apple stitches everywhere. He has a big mug of apple cider that he's drinking. He goes, "Hey boys, how you holding up after last night?"
Doing
Early
good. Doing
for that,
good.
isn't it?
But we do.
Faring perhaps a little better than you.
Yeah.
Although that might not hold up in the near future. We are actually heading back. I was just wondering if. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just. You guys are going back.
We didn't really finish the job.
Oh, I kind of clocked out, so
We had
Yes,
to
no
bail you and still got out, so we had to just peace. So,
We-
can we borrow
Yeah.
your horses again?
yeah, man. Just you can take them for the time being. It's for saving my life. It's
Cool.
the least I can do.
Thank you very much. And again, thank you for your assistance yesterday. You probably saved our lives.
Yeah, don't mention it. You guys want to come inside and catch the game?
I
You know,
think
I
we
might take you
should
up on
head
that.
out.
After the goblins. Can you record it for us?
No, I can memorize all the plays that happen, but
Sure. Just like do us here like a little play-by-play on like a napkin or something.
yeah. Well, I'll catch you guys later. You know, got to split
All right.
like a banana. All right, see you. And he closes the door.
I'm gonna head
On our
out.
way out, can we just swing by the sleeping giant to see what it's like in the daytime?
Yeah, totally.
Is
Walking
that
up to
okay with the rest of the party?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm fine if we. Well, it's kind of out of town though, right? Like, is it suspicious if
On
we
the
walk
edge.
around there?
it's sort of like on the not the outskirts of town, but like on the edge of the outskirts of town. You know what I mean? So you're still
Okay,
in town.
so we could have a reason to be there.
Yeah, you could be like
Tourists.
tourists and like, this is the Sleeping Giant Inn. No one lives here.
Okay.
So walking up to the Sleeping Giant Inn, you see windows all around the building, doors all around the building, and it seems to be vacated. There's no sign of there's no footprints. There's no disturbances. So strangely enough, Valen, you notice no disturbances on the side wall where the four figures were at. Like, there's no footprints, there's
Magic
no
wall?
disruption or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think telepathically, I'll just ask Valen. Where was that spot exactly where you thought you saw something happening?
Am I able to show you things that are not words through telepathy?
I think we're just talking.
Okay, so only speech. I can't transmit images or memories.
I don't think so. It's just communication.
So it was on that wall over there. He did a knock, like so, and then the door opened. Well, the wall
I'm
opened.
gonna need Alex. Can we go into a one-on-one, please?
Sure.
Yeah, cool. And I will be describing what you see. So that's
Okay.
that's why we're going to the one-on-one.
Sure.
Hey, okay. So the reason I pulled you away is I want to give you the chance to share this information with everybody if you want to. On the area that you see Valen point to, he did not see what you're seeing right now. You see this massive green and black ooze spilling out of the door with an eye looking around and sort of clocking you guys right now, sort of just darting between your faces.
So it's observing us very clearly.
It's observing you guys very clearly as it is like starting to grow across the wall.
Okay. It's expanding as we're speaking next to it.
Yeah, it is totally invisible to everybody but you.
Okay.
Even in like an Arcana check wouldn't disclose this thing. And it seems to be focusing on you as it sort of just cursorily glances around everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Noted. Thanks.
We will go back. All right, we're back. And then you can choose to share that information if you want.
Yeah, I guess I'll just kind of just nod and say, I think it's best if we leave for now.
Right, we have goblins to deal with.
Yeah, and I mean we are outside. There's windows all around. If there's someone inside checking, perhaps they'll see us. If it's secretive, we should not be staying too long.
If you want me to try and, scout it out sometime, I could probably do that while you're in the inn.
Yeah, maybe later after we should go.
Gorf whips around to see if he can see anybody else looking at them now that they're obviously examining the sleeping giant.
Inside or outside? Are you kind of looking through the windows, or are you kind of just looking around?
I'm just like I just turn around dramatically, very rapidly to see if I meet anyone's eye.
You see nobody. Nobody's
Well, not
watching.
inside the building. I'm assuming these are people in the surrounding buildings.
Yeah, nobody's watching you in the surrounding buildings. Okay. Everyone is just sort of walking past you. No one's really giving you the time of day.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing is strange happening.
All right. To the cave.
All right. Is everybody going to the cave, or do you want to stock up on any equipment before we go?
I think I'm good to go.
We did have that thing from the mayor where the blacksmith would give us some support, right?
I think we have a half discount, right? Like a 50% discount.
50% discount.
Okay. I know I'm not going to be able to afford it, but maybe I can barter. I'm looking to replace my short bow and arrows with something a little more oomph, like a heavy crossbow.
Okay. You swing over by the smithy. Quaylen Alderleaf is working away, and he seems to clock you before you even mention him. He goes, "I know what you're here for." And he pulls out a heavy crossbow from behind his back. He goes, "The talk of the town has been saying you've been looking to upgrade your bow."
Goblins are nasty business, but I will give you this in return. So, thank you.
All right. I need a little bit more than a bow. Work with me here.
How's 3 gold and 2 silver and also 3 copper pieces? Because that's all I've got with me.
Okay.
Also, this hunting trap, maybe?
Hunting trap. I can work with that. All right. Give me your money and your hunting trap.
If I may, without the hunting trap, how much would that cost?
Probably another gold.
I'll give him the gold.
I will pay you back for that.
Okay.
And then I will clean up my pockets, because I can't save. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That also counts as a bolt of 20 case, right?
Yes, bolts, everything like that. And I give you a little special Alderleaf special. The Eldermass and the Alderleafs work together. One's oranges and one's apples. This is an apple cider bolt, and he gives you it. So this will create a 5-foot area of fire.
Cool. I'll figure out how to add that to my sheet later.
Yeah. And yeah, we will head out of the cave now, unless anybody has anything else to do here.
I think I'm good.
I need to figure out how to add the item to my thing here.
Okay, crack one right out. All right. We're back for the third time, hopefully the last time. Okay, you guys drop the horses off. Same deal. We're not going to go through that again. There is nobody outside the cave. The corpses are still there, sort of wet and damp. Definitely, this smells terrible. There are like 8, 9 corpses out here, all sitting, festering in the river. It's a pretty grim sight.
I guess as we see that, I'll just turn to Vela and say, perhaps they did abandon the cave. Would you mind scouting ahead, checking if there's anyone there? And I'll hand him the weird finger potion and say, if you get a chance to put that in his favorite pimp cup.
And this time I'm not going to use any of my tricks. I want to try and save those in case things go wrong.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do tried and true. I assume stealth check, yes, to try and get in.
A stealth check will work for the entire area. Like that is not the immediate area of the of Clark. 23 will get
23.
you anywhere. Yeah, and I'll let you know if you need to do another one before.
Sure. So I'm pretty much just going into the cave and looking for survivors, or that map that was mentioned.
Okay, so let me just drag you.
We're not on at least I'm not on the map. But,
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
still in
shit.
Phandelver here.
Let me activate. Okay. There you go. Everybody should be back now.
Okay. So, I'll just sneak forward here.
Also,
Kinda
it only
use-
lasts a minute, but before he goes, could I have just
Yeah.
telepathic speech?
Sure. I'll just say I was running up until the end. That's stealth check. I'm gonna move my token one forward, but just know that's me using the mirror to see inside.
Works. Good.
Okay.
You see Clark on his throne of supplies. You see his wolf, and you see another big brute guy. But the overall vibe of this area is like very depressing. They are not like looking to fight anymore. They are pretty much morally broken. Like the morale is dead. They've been bullied. All of their forces have been slain, and they're sort of just waiting out here, waiting for some sort of a savior force to come.
From Cragmaw Castle, maybe.
Okay.
Do we want to take him alive? If we can. Obviously, maybe it won't happen, but
We'll say that I was saying this back to you, and I'll say, so if you want to bring the group in, kill the rest, keep the leader alive for questioning.
agreed. Is that okay with everyone? I'll just.
Yes.
Alright, should we head in?
And I'm just gonna kind of sneak back over here.
I'm assuming we need to make a stealth check, right?
Yeah, if you're entering into the cave, you would need to make a stealth check.
Oh boy.
And I'll be once I'm
Woof.
letting when I know they're coming in, I'm gonna hold my action to strike against the champion there. Assuming he starts moving like he's noticed something.
Okay. They are the guards, or the guard, I should say, has noticed a force moving in. He is unsure of its nature, and he's going
Friend
to
or foe?
move up here to this area, and he is going to try and see who it is coming. And I will make a perception check. Can't see. He doesn't know who's coming. Clark seems totally unfazed.
Do I see him?
Make a perception check. Actually, if your token sees him, then you see him. So yes, you see him. Try to
I'll
sneakily
just-
peek through.
Yeah, I'll just like whoops. I was trying to like hide behind this little pillar over here.
You
And
see
I'll
this
just
big...
I'll just telepathically relay to my friends behind me that there's someone looking more or less like directly through. But he didn't see me, but I don't know if he'll be able to see them or hear them.
I took it as a group check. He can't see anybody.
Okay.
So he is unsure of anybody coming through right now.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll just say it seems like they're on high alert. And no sign of Valen. He must have snuck past already.
Assuming you can still hear me, I'll say they're checking. They're not leaving.
Oh, I think I can only have one person at a time. So.
Oh, you changed your mind link to them.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So the connection was severed. I thought you were saying that out loud while keeping the middle.
No, because I didn't want him to.
Right. Okay.
You guys are free to move throughout the entire area besides like Clark's chamber, so you can position yourself wherever you'd like.
So this place over here is like we need to squeeze through there, right?
Yeah, that'd be an acrobatics check to squeeze through.
You'll want to
Okay.
just kind of wheel around to where I'm at over here.
Yeah. So we need to go like over like around here, right?
Yeah, and then you'll climb up through there.
Okay. Never been here before. Oh, there we go. I guess I'll just like take position here or something for now and
Let me see what other stuff I can do once per day.
given their numbers at this point, it seems I think this shouldn't be too hard of a fight. I'll just let everyone know, if I think I might be able to give you guys the opportunity to take a bunch of attacks on him. Whoops. If you get close to that guy, so
Can I
I'll
do
try to
something
make him
really,
flee.
really stupid? DM,
Go for it. Yeah. What? Let's hear it. Yeah. What?
can I uncork the finger bottle, and as he takes a sip, just try and toss it in?
Yeah. Sure. That's sure. Give me a athletics check to see if you can
Athletics.
like
okay,
Kobe
yeah.
this in. Yeah. If you're really just like whoop, shooting it from the 3-point line, sure. Yeah. Let's see what you roll.
Okay. Valen's just gonna look back and give you like the look of I'm sorry, and he does this.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
16?
Oh, it's -1.
Okay, so are you throwing the bottle, or are you just kind of like throwing the liquid out of it, sort of like a
I'm uncorking the bottle,
Mhm.
and I'm basically just trying to toss the bottle into his huge mug as he's taking a sip.
Okay, yeah, sure. With a 17 or a 16, you miss him, and it splashes and it lands in his dog's mouth.
I don't know what that's gonna do to a dog, but sure.
Oh, no.
Disadvantage on its attacks because its paws are used.
Wobble dog.
Yeah, maybe like half movement or something.
I don't know.
You see the dog as you basically just hit it in the face with the bottle and the liquid got in its mouth. Its paws just like turn into like hot dogs, like just like long sort of hot dogs as it just like falls to the ground on its stumps and just rolls over. It's like.
I just think to myself, this is the worst 5 silver I've ever spent.
And Clark rushes over to his dog and is like, "What is that? What the fuck? What is happening?"
So are we
Yeah, I'm
entering
just gonna take a
combat
step
or?
here. Assuming that was my action, I'm just gonna move in.
Okay, and I'm going to start initiative for everybody.
Okay.
And you guys will get surprise round on them because they are confused on what happened to their dog. As they all
The
turn.
poor dog.
Yeah, you guys are truly evil towards these dogs. All right, we'll start with Gorp.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know. So I all I've seen is I've heard this commotion in there from the ocean mishap.
Since it was relayed to you, the plan was take them out, but leave the leader up for questioning.
Yeah.
So do what
All
you
right,
want in
so
those bounds.
what am I seeing here? What is this figure?
Okay, so this figure right here is Clark. He is the leader of the goblins, and he is.
Okay.
I believe he's a hobgoblin. Or bugbear. Sorry,
Looks like a bugbear.
bugbear. Yeah.
If they got fur, it's bugbear.
Yeah, I thought he was a knoll at first.
He is.
Yeah, honestly, me too.
He's just really jacked.
Yeah, he's super. I like making all my enemies super jacked. Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to think of something clever to do, but I don't think that I can think of anything.
You
clever.
just
So
hit them.
I'm just gonna run in and hit. Yeah. Although I don't think I can get that far. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can.
Cool tip I learned. When you're measuring out your distances with control drag,
Yeah.
If you hit space, you automatically follow that path, your token.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, so you don't have to do that. Yeah, you see.
I think I can make it here, but let me know if I can't.
Yeah, cause I think that was 20, so that would be 20, 25.
All right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I didn't realize there were two of these guys here, but anyway, swing with my. I'll fly into a rage and.
Yeah, make sure you get advantage on this because it's a surprise attack.
Okay.
And that is, I believe, alt-click on your weapon.
Oh, I didn't target him.
Okay. Well, that
Holy
will still count. I'm still gonna count it. That hits.
Okay, thank you.
And you deal 17 damage to him. As you just like lop into his side and blood comes out of his mouth immediately. And he goes, "It's the dwarf." You have gained some sort of reputation with these people for just slaughtering all of them.
As a dwarf should.
And that will be.
I assume they've just heard of me personally, though. All right.
And Valen, you took your turn with the throw. I believe you still have movement and a bonus action if you'd like to take that.
I did. So, what I was planning on doing was I was going to enter it here. And then I've already taken my main action, so bonus action, I'm not level 2, so we'll leave it at that.
Okay. Surprise round. Silverbreaker.
All right. He's gonna come down here, and he's gonna start with the whip.
And 18 hits. Remember the target.
Sorry, forgot to target him.
All good.
Yeah.
18 hits.
Okay. And then offhand longsword.
Nice.
2 damage. Nice. Yeah, run up behind him. Just
Wouldn't that
slash.
have done another D8 because of the crit?
Oh,
Or is that not happening for offhand?
That wasn't a crit. You rolled a 15 and then plus 5. Yeah.
Oh, for some reason I thought that was a crit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You'll know it's a crit when the actual number on the attack roll turns green.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you run up behind him, slash him across the back, stab him right through the back. As he's like, "My dog!" Dog, barrel. Okay. DL, it's your turn.
So I'm going to glare at Clark and try to implant the a portent of failure in his mind. So I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on him. It's an int save.
Okay, he will make that. And he fails. He just thinks about all the times he's failed in his life, and it just comes out of his nose like blood just shoots out of his nose.
He's just getting a replay of the past 2 days.
And so that was 15. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll stay here in my turn. Oh wait, actually.
Oh.
I don't know if that's worth it. Yeah. I'll use my bonus action to make the try to move the dog telepathically. So it needs to make a strength save DC 14. Okay.
Does he fail?
No, DC 14.
Oh, DC 14. He failed. He got a 12.
Yeah, his DCs will always be good.
Oh, he has a minus. Oh, okay. Because I saw a 15. I was like, yeah. So I'll try to move him like 5 feet away from Silverbreaker. So because if it's on its back, I don't know, but it might still be able to bite him. So just try to shove it to the side.
Yeah. So you roll over this hot dog, just like pushing him, and he's like, "Oh!" Just moves
Yeah,
away.
it's like go away.
Clark's turn. All right, now we're in the regular initiative. Gorp, it's your turn.
Okay, strike with my axe again.
He's going to use creature within 5 feet of Spike Cleaner misses them with an attack. Spike Cleaner can make a melee attack against them. Creature with disadvantage. He will take 5 damage, and then he will roll an attack against you at disadvantage.
That's on a miss, right?
Misses them with an attack. Oh wait, then why did it give me the? Oh, what the? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, never mind. Then he will not.
Okay.
That's so strange to give me the option to do that.
It's probably just coded as reaction with no specific trigger.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else in your turn?
No, that's it.
Valen.
I will target. Hold on. There we go.
Oh wait,
I
I
will
should
target
give you
him.
the heavy crossbow. My bad.
I already added it to my sheet here.
Cool.
It's just compendiums. I've used it a bit. Anyway, I'm gonna just with my handy dandy do crossbow. I'm gonna take a pot shot. And miss.
The weight's all weird. You miss.
Get used to it.
All right.
And I'm actually gonna reposition further over here.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Spine Cleaver. He is going to make an attack against Gorp. Miss. And this one is going to come down and make attack against Gorp.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh no.
He's raging though.
Yeah, good thing you're raging.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 16 half
8.
8 damage.
That still hurts.
Yes, it does.
Okay, 8 damage to Gorp. It just comes in and gets in between your armor and just hits you square in the side. Okay, and we'll go to Silverbreaker.
All right. Repeat the last.
Oh!
Well, there's a crit.
Oh my, 14. Okay, or 11.
And offhand sword.
Wow. You just bully this guy. He is extremely hurt as he's still mourning the loss of his dog, replaying the events of the past day in his head, like on a highlight reel. He is mentally and emotionally just fucked.
His dog's not dead. It's just got butterfingers.
It just has hot dog paws. Was that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. The wolf is going to roll over on its side and try to bite you. Misses.
Just gnaws at my leg plate.
The barrel is not hit, so it will not go. And Lithio, go.
So at this point, Glarg is looking very hurt.
Very.
Very hurt. Very, very hurt.
That spells.
I'm just gonna
killing
yell
to it.
real quick. Do we still want him alive?
Yes.
Right. Well, then I can't hit him. I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers on this guy over here. So I'm just gonna mutter something that only he hears, and will interpret as something real scary. He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. DC 14. Rip.
He saves. Does he take any damage at all, or half?
Yeah, half damage.
Half damage. Okay, so.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to try to shove him into that little hole over there. So he needs to make a strength save, DC 14.
Saves.
Okay,
He's
that's my
beefy.
turn.
Okay. Clark
Yeah,
is
that's why I did the Mind Sliver on this guy, but he's too hurt now.
basically just gonna attacks and has resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from mundane attacks. It's a bonus action. He's going to multi-attack on Silverbreaker. It's going to hit. That deals 4 damage on the first one, and then the second one hits and deals 4 damage. So in total, 8 damage to you. He takes the sword out of you and just starts hitting you with his axes, screaming about his dog.
Are we the baddies?
No,
Okay, Gorp,
we
it's your
don't
turn.
raid a whole trail.
Gorp.
Gorp, gorp. Gorp, gorp, gorp.
Oh.
Is a 15
Oh,
gonna
but
hit?
I have
Hold on,
advantage,
wait, let me-
actually.
15 is not going to hit. Okay. We'll let this close up then.
Oh, actually, I was going to use advantage. Sorry, I didn't.
Oh, well, I will let you know he's
Okay.
dead.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, how do you kill him?
Gently, because I'm worried about this other one.
Okay. You just slightly just hit him in the back of.
I gave him a look that's like this could be you next. You know this, right?
All right. Valen.
He is within 5 feet of Gorp on an adjacent tile, so I'm gonna take a shot over here. And hopefully we have better aim now that we've gotten the hang of this, right? Right?
Nope.
No.
Damn.
Oh. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. He's gonna go. This could be me. This could be you, and he's gonna hit you.
Oh god.
I set myself up for that.
And he does 12 damage.
6
Okay.
for you since you're raging.
6. Yep.
Down to 1.
We'll do that. There you go.
Level 1.
You guys are level up
Hooray.
after this. So, what's the sessions that you're gonna level up?
No. We stay at level 1 the whole campaign.
Silverbreaker.
Not if I die
no.
first.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Alright.
it's looking rough.
All right. And I'm going to preface with the fact that I'm going, if this manages to kill him, quote unquote, I'm going for non-lethal.
Oh, good. Okay. Didn't even roll. That just slid on. All right. So how do you non-lethally take this guy down with a whip?
I'm going to hit him across the chest in such a way that it... Actually, let me rethink this. 'cause
Nutshot.
That's a good question. You know what? Wrap it around his neck and just throw him to the ground.
All right.
Kind of a grapple type of deal.
He slams his head against the ground, and it's just like, and he's out. So that will be his turn, and that's the like unconscious. I'll use or
Yeah.
unconscious.
And then offhand, just gonna stab Mr. Hot Dogs.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
But he's trying to bite my leg.
He's putting up a fight. He's putting up a fucking fight with you. Okay. And then it's his turn. He's gonna strike back. Misses.
Butterfingers.
All right. Barrel. Okay. Theo.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try again to make this guy very afraid. So he needs to use his reaction to. He takes the 6 points of psychic damage, but he needs to use his reaction to run away from me.
Okay, and he will get Gorb. You can get attack of opportunity on him.
Okay.
Because he's going to try and squeeze through the hole. So run that first, and then I'll move him.
Should hit.
14.
14.
Hits. Does 13 damage to him. And he's going to try and escape using an acrobatics check.
Not bad.
Not bad. And he makes it through. And he uses all of his movement to run away.
Yes.
Okay. And he will use the rest of his movement. Stop colliding with the wall. He's going to sprint as fast as he can. Out.
Gonna move over here and use my bonus action to try to pull him back a little bit. So, strength save, or he's gonna move 5 feet towards me.
Okay. Succeeds.
Yep. That's my turn.
Gorp.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the opening here.
Okay.
And can I possibly throw a javelin through there?
Yes, you can throw a javelin through there.
That's what I will do.
That's 5 damage. He's looking hurt.
Then I'll move back.
Okay. You might be like, okay, there we go. Valen.
You know, I really don't want my first kill with this weapon to be a dog, but it's looking like that's how it's gonna go. I'm sorry, old boy.
And with that, it dies. How do you kill this dog?
I'll just quick and easy through the neck.
Okay. And with on the heavy crossbow, on the engraving, a magical engraving appears on it, says dog killer. This crossbow names itself whatever you kill with it first.
Oh, you can't be serious. Okay.
And is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
That's my mortified turn.
And then move him 20, 10. Okay. Silverbreaker.
All right. So with this guy unconscious.
He is unconscious. He's out of initiative, so.
All right. Not sure where this last goblin is.
He ran through the small opening. Probably not coming back.
All right. Guess there's not a whole lot for me to do then, other than maybe just take some time to tie up this guy.
Okay. You can spend your action to do that.
All right. That's what I will do.
Barrel's gonna go. Lithio.
I don't know why that rolled twice, but I'm trying to go through here.
Okay. I think
First
even-
roll
It was a
17.
17.
Yep.
It
So
still
yeah,
would have been.
You can get through.
What the fuck? It won't. It says colliding with a wall. So
Yeah, I'll just. There we go.
so how much movement was that?
It's normal movement. So I've used I think 20 to get, or you were there. So you have, okay, that was 15. So you have another
15.
Yep.
Okay, so another 10. I can sort of see him. Can I target him?
Yes, you can. If you can target him, you can hit him.
Okay. How hurt is he looking?
Pretty hurt. He's pretty rough.
Okay. I'm gonna try. He's probably not very smart. I'm gonna try Mind Sliver. Oh my god.
Let's see if he's really that hurt.
Oh
You
my
never know.
god.
The pure
alright.
adrenaline is coursing through him, and he's like, I gotta get out of here.
Alright,
Alright.
I'm gonna still try to bonus action drag him towards me. So strength save.
Okay, strength save. All right,
So 5 feet in my direction.
5 feet this way or this way? Evolution
In my
wise?
direction, like
So there.
or like this.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Corp.
Gorp's gonna try to follow the action. What do I have to do to pass through the wall?
I can just drag you through, if you make the save. So it's an acrobatics save or
What-
acrobatics skill check. Yeah, your armor is too thick. You're built like a pancake, and you're not making it through.
Okay. Oh, maybe it's for the best.
If you can
that's it then.
target, okay, so if you can target,
Oh, can I?
can you? I mean, I'm looking at you. You can see him. So if you'd like to target him, you can do so.
It's 40. So this is going to be a disadvantage of the javelin.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pretty close.
They got this, I believe.
Yeah. Gorp legend.
Awesome.
He is extremely, extremely, extremely hurt.
He had 8 hit points. Okay.
Valen.
Yeah, so he's out, right?
Yeah, the Clark is sawing logs.
Okay. I guess I'll dash through here and make my acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I'll say
Okay.
DC 15. That's what he did. He got out. DC 15.
Let's see, there we are. Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Slide through.
Let's see, so this was where I was, arrow, I was standing here, that's 30 feet, so another 30 feet takes me right next to you.
The wall's being weird, so I'll just leave it
Oh.
to you. You can do.
Why do I have 2? Oh no.
I think
there
you're
we go.
just lagging a bit.
Alright, that was main action dash, because no cutting action yet, so that's all I got.
And he is going to keep on running. Seeing that people are imminently approaching him, he's going to keep on sprinting. And I will let you guys know if it gets to his turn again, he's still not dead, and he gets off the map, he has escaped.
Mhm.
Silverbreaker just
He'll come back as the BBEG.
just kind of still holding Clark down.
Yeah, he's got him tied up. I think he's gonna go over to the campfire, put down some javelins, and start heating those up.
Holy shit.
He's making
okay.
plans.
Yeah, sick. Okay. Barrel's there. All right. Lethiel.
Right. So, I mean, it's got a +0. Yeah, I'm gonna try to firebolt him. Hopefully that works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna cry. Oh
think you fit a
my
fireball in this
god.
All right.
So it was 50 feet. What the They're here. And I mean, it's probably not gonna do anything, but I'm gonna try to drag him towards me.
He saves.
That's fine.
Gorp.
I don't know. I guess I'll try again to get through.
Okay. You make it through.
Okay.
I'll drag you through, so you should be able to move now.
Okay. I don't think I can move.
There we go. What about now?
Okay. But I think that's it. That my action, it was an action to get through the
No, it's a
hole
it's
or
a,
no?
It's a free.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll dash then. I think I can get that far.
Okay. All
That's it.
comes up to this shot.
Oh, don't make me do this. Alright. So that's 5. Let's see, actually, wait, no, what's the shortest route I can take here? Okay, so I would need to go here. And then there. We'll just say I'm okay there, and then there. I will whip up my crossbow, and I will try to finish this.
It hits. How do
I
you
rolled
kill this
Hey.
goblin?
wielding dog killer. I am. Go for the headshot.
All right. Arrow just flies straight through the back of his skull, goes out the front, and he goes limp and starts floating down the river as a trail of blood leaves behind him. We are out of combat.
Dreadful.
Gonna telepathically shove him off the river so his corpse doesn't wash up somewhere weird.
We are just Luke goblins today.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna actually check if he has anything interesting on him.
And he does. I will share that in the party loot in 1 second.
And then I'll spend some time picking up my bolts here because I'm flat broke and can't get more.
Okay. And what is everybody doing now that you are out of combat?
I'm preparing to have a chat with our friend.
Okay.
Like I said, I got a few javelins, metal parts heating up over the little campfire there, just as insurance.
Okay.
Martin
I'd like to
believes
see
that
if-
these types, they sometimes need
What-
some extra convincing.
The one goblin that I killed over here, is there anything remaining to loot?
For loot, you don't find anything like besides like his armor and his weapon on him. No.
Okay.
And this is what you find on the goblin that was running. You see out of his body, and the hole that you made in his skull, his brain starts to move out and sort of turn into this magical viscera. You get this item called Living Viscera. It can be used to replace any one organ in the body.
Okay. Can I put that in some sort of like vial or?
Yeah.
Here, take this empty bottle of flatulence or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, I'll just put that in.
Or
I guess I'll,
Flaccidus?
because it sounds kind of gross. I'll just use Mage Hand to carry it over and be like, "Do we have anything to put this in?" And just put it in the vial, and just you know, come back with the rest of the group and just be like, "Well, if someone loses an organ, it sounds like we have a way to fix that."
Cool.
Okay.
Not sure why that one had that, but interesting.
And
Maybe he had a.
Well, it sounds like his brain was replaced.
you in the general loot you find there's the supplies here that has been kind of taken by Clark, but like the goblin loot, you find one health potion, one potion of invisible seeing, so you can see people who are invisible, and you find 30 gold on Clark.
And do we find the map?
The map is in this like supplies sort of hoard.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I will be posting like everything in the supplies hoard like tomorrow or at like a later date.
Sure.
Just so I can
Sure.
have enough time. Yeah, I think that's where we'll end it off. We'll start with the interrogation next session. Because Clark's got a lot to say, or a lot that he doesn't want to say, but will probably be forced into saying.
Sure.
I
And,
think we've broken him mentally, physically, emotionally.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've basically just done guerrilla tactics for the past, what, 2-3 days?
I will say, like, so I totally was not expecting this thing to take as long. He is like, at this point you found him, he was waiting for goblins to come and save him or for you guys to come and kill him. Like, he was so just emotionally like, I'm gonna die. Like they're either gonna kill me for being so incompetent for letting these people come in and take all the hostages and leave, and all my forces to be dead. He was just so just defeated emotionally that he couldn't really do anything.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys have effective tactics of destroying morale amongst goblins and bugbears.
Went from adventurers to war criminals.
Yeah, and
as
you
is
guys
the
level up.
usual.
You guys are level
And
2.
then
You
I'll-
guys are level 2 now. Please level up on your off
Oh,
time
yeah.
and send me your sheets when you get a chance.
Oh yeah, I
Great.
was gonna ask. So we need to do that in D&D Beyond, or can we do that here?
I would prefer you do it in D&D Beyond, just so I can kind of keep everything in one place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, okay.
And just to make sure I really understood, the living Vestar, that was like literally replacing his brain.
Yeah. He was in a battle long ago. Same thing happened to him. He got shot in the head, and his brain got all fucked up. So
Okay.
a goblin healer had made this item to replace his brain, but it's like sort of like putty. Like he wasn't really working. Like he was using maybe 1% of like a normal brain power.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like something to like enslave people or whatever. It's not like a mind control device.
If you were to take somebody's brain out and put it with this in, they would basic. I mean,
They're just
yeah,
like
kind
a
of.
zombie.
Yeah, they're
They
zombie
just-
basically. Yeah.
They're
Okay.
susceptible to orders. Maybe.
It stabilizes the organ that is missing.
Okay, got it.
It doesn't perform the function that it does like really well.
Mhm.
So for like a brain, yeah, it's basically like almost like a feeble mind, almost to where
Okay.
he's just like a zombie pretty much.
Dude, I
Sure.
got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Have a good night.
We'll see all of you guys next Saturday. Same
Sounds good.
time. Hopefully
I will be
everybody-
working that weekend, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay, then does everybody want to play, or do you guys want to do like a one shot, or what do you guys want to do?
I'm flexible.
You guys can do whatever. Well, we missed the last week because it was my fault, so it's whatever. I'm not gonna make you miss another session.
Okay, yeah. So I guess we'll plan on playing, and if we have like the 4, then we'll play, and if we have a 3, then we'll just go from there. Then I guess. Just
Alrighty.
kinda play it by ear. All right. Yeah, everyone.
Okay.
Super fun session. I can't wait to play next
Yeah.
week.
Have a
It
good
was
night.
exciting.
All right. See you. Good night.
See y'all in a bit.